Hello and a very warm welcome to Rajya Sabha Television. You're watching Verdict 2016 with me, Frank Pereira. Here are today's Verdict headlines. Ahead of the second phase of polling, star campaigners continue addressing rallies for their parties in Assam. Former Prime Minister Dr. Manmohan Singh campaigns in Guwahati and Union Minister Nitin Gadkari campaigns in Borkhetri. In an exclusive interview to Rajya Sabha Television, Chief Minister Oman Chandi dismisses reports of infighting in the Congress in Kerala, expresses confidence that his party will retain power in the state. We throw the spotlight on Puducherry, where the government is seeking more powers for the union territory. Administrative issues have left locals in the lurch. Union Minister Nitin Gadkari addressed a rally in Borkhetri district of Assam. Accusing the Congress of indulging in large-scale corruption, he claimed that the party was not interested in ensuring development, but only in promoting its family members.
चुनाव के समय गरीबी हटाओ की बात करने वाली कांग्रेस पार्टी ने 68 साल में देश की जनता के साथ, आसाम की जनता के साथ क्या किया है? बेईमानी और विश्वासघात के सिवा कुछ नहीं किया। 15 साल तरुण गोगोई जी मुख्यमंत्री थे, आज यहाँ रोड नहीं है।
Meanwhile, former Prime Minister Manmohan Singh addressed a rally in Guwahati. He accused Prime Minister Narendra Modi of stopping all developmental schemes launched by the Congress.
खोखली बातों की बजाय हमेशा ठोस काम में भरोसा रखा। इसने गरीबों और कमज़ोर वर्गों के लिए काम करने की अनथक कोशिशें की। इस लक्ष्य को हासिल करने के लिए हम कई योजनाएं और कानून लेकर आए। एनडीए की सरकार इन्हीं योजनाओं के नाम बदलकर इन्हें अपनी योजना के तौर पर बताने की कोशिश कर रही है।
Well, let's now shift focus down the coast to Tamil Nadu, of course, where poll preparations are going on in full swing as well. Now, the DMDK functionaries question the action against them, even as other MLAs and party office bearers loyal to party founder Vijay Kant reaffirmed their faith in him and hit out at the rebels. Facing revolt by the 10 leaders who demanded that Vijay Kant reconsider the decision to align with Vaiko's bloc, the captain had yesterday expelled the leaders for violating party discipline. The rebel group has demanded that the party forge an alliance with the DMK. Chandrakumar, DMDK's whip in the outgoing assembly, said that the next course of action would be made known soon. He claimed several district secretaries, MLAs and other district-level functionaries had expressed their unwillingness to contest election as the party had aligned with Vaiko. Well, joining us on the phone line right now is our correspondent Akhilesh Suman. Well, Akhilesh, as far as Tamil Nadu is concerned, it looks like all the alliances have been put in place and we now know who's contesting from where. But what's the situation on the ground like? What are the issues that are going to come up in these elections?
See, Frank, in Tamil Nadu, the major issue is of corruption and rowdyism. So, AIADMK people are telling that if you want an example of corruption, it is 2G. And DMK is telling that if you want an example of corruption, then see the Chief Minister, Mrs. Jayalalitha. So all the parties are talking of, both DMK and AIDMK are talking of corruption as a major issue. Both are trying to prove that other party is more corrupt than our party. And both the parties are also telling that, okay, the court will finally decide that who is corrupt and who is not corrupt. So it's a very amazing situation regarding the corruption. And other issue is that the village rowdyism. The AIADMK people are telling that in the time of Karnataka, when he was the chief minister, it was the rule of the family that was ruling all over the state, and villages were under constant threat of DMK family members and also DMK cadres who were aligned with the family members. And another issue that is also coming up is again of the family feud inside the Karunanidhi camp, that every brother, every sister is asking for their own pound of flesh. So it is a very, very interesting situation in Tamil Nadu that Jayalalitha, who is fighting the whole election alone on the single election symbol, DMK is aligning with Congress and also with the minority parties, and also there are so many camps inside the party itself. So it's a very interesting situation, and people are really will be very clever that when and whom to choose after the elections are declared and where they are going to the polling booth.
Indeed. All right. Now that we've looked at some of the issues in Tamil Nadu, let's shift focus to the little union territory just next to Tamil Nadu, right there, of course. In the middle is Puducherry. Well, divided into 4 parts, Puducherry or erstwhile Pondicherry poses an administrative challenge. The government is seeking more powers for the union territory, but people have other issues. Let's take a look.
Non-stop migration from adjoining states like Tamil Nadu makes Puducherry vulnerable to complaints from residents that outsiders are taking away their jobs.
Migration, Pondicherry, now we are having the migration problem. It is ultimately it will coming unemployment problem also.
Despite being a peaceful region, many factories have closed down, mainly due to a lack of administrative incentives. Being a union territory, Puducherry's budgets are limited. Avenues to raise money for government's expenses are limited. And there is pressure on industries to meet the financial demands.
It's the biggest problem in Pondicherry because the population is very, very high in Pondicherry. A lot of factories closed now.
Government is in need of a lot of funds. Which have not been coming, at the rate at which it wants. And obviously what happens, the government, runs behind you to collect the taxes. Today, let's say the commercial tax department is collecting taxes in advance, which was something unheard of. But where the businessman doesn't have that type of a business to pay that tax.
While the place is known for its tourism potential, lack of proper infrastructure and absence of focus on cleanliness defeat the objective.
The main issues in the mind of the people are cleanliness and infrastructure. If you have proper cleanliness here, you are going to attract a lot of people from abroad. And if you are going to attract a lot of people from abroad and all over the country, let us say, you can have real development in this place.
Unlike other states, Puducherry has some distinctive features. Constituencies are very small, each with a voter list of 30,000 or so, which makes politics here very personalized. Candidates have to be chosen with care since people vote on the basis of individual affinities.
Having a French legacy, Pondicherry has certain European attraction, and that is why people from inside the country and also from the outside country come here for tourism and relaxing. But the big question is whether Pondicherry can sustain that identity due to migration in this state. Akhilesh Suman with camera person Om Prakash in Puducherry for Rajya Sabha Television.
Well, still with us on the phone line is Akhilesh Suman from Puducherry, of course. Well, Akhilesh, we just discussed about the issues, of course, that Chennai or Tamil Nadu is facing, where it is corruption and rowdyism is what you said, whereas Puducherry has a different set of problems, the biggest of them being administrative issues.
Yeah, right, Frank. Puducherry is really a very sweet state, and people are very polite, and people are very cultured, also very mannered, also in that manner. But what I felt that the government and the administrative system is not so serious about maintaining its old dignity. If you go, people are telling that 15 years earlier, Puducherry was so clean, so neat, and so beautiful all over the place. But now it is becoming like any other city in the country, and barring a few areas there, like a beachside area where people are still very sparse, but almost all the city area, town area, and also go along the road. So it will be the same type of situation as other states are. So administrative mismanagement is one of the issues that people are telling, that even when this chief minister is for last 15 years, in between one chief minister came for a very short time, but he is spending for last 15 years. But I think people are telling that he is not so serious. He is taking the business as usual in the state. state, and people from different states are coming in a dream that Puducherry is really calm and cool city, cool place to settle. They are settling also here from abroad and from other states. So migration is becoming a problem for the people. That for last 5 years, 20% population of Puducherry has increased. The administrative people are telling. So I think there is a need of much more serious governance that it is existing now. Frank.
Indeed. All right. Akhilesh Suman, we'll have to leave it at that. Thank you so much there for joining us with all those details. Well, it's time now for a short break. But on the other side, officials in the Kaziranga National Park face some major problems and were unable to vote during the first phase of polling in Assam. We'll find out why next. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
I am Ishan Russell.
I'm Tracy Shilchi and you're watching News Tonight.
Together with the team of our
Dedicated professionals from across various fields.
This is Shyam Sundar,
Vishal Dahiya,
Akhilesh Suman,
Frank Pereira from Beijing, China.
Kriti Mishra for Rajya Sabha Television.
We bring to you
the news that matters here on Rajya Sabha TV.
Welcome back. You're watching Rajya Sabha Television. Well, Kerala Chief Minister Oman Chandi expressed confidence that he will return to power. Speaking to our correspondent Ravindra Sharon, Chandi denied there was any infighting within the party. Let's listen to what he had to say.
The Congress party is united in the state.
Definitely. Last 5 years, UDF government functioned with narrow majority.
There are also some allegations of corruption which has leveled against the government. We'd like to speak on that also.
Allegations are allegations.
Right.
But if corruption is there, we have to take a very urgent step. Very serious action is necessary. But in Kerala, irrespective of the facts and reality, raising allegations after allegations.
This is the brainchild of this government that you are going towards the prohibition, complete prohibition within a decade. And if the government will come, LDF is saying if they come into power, they will reconsider the decision. What is your take on this?
Our policy is very clear. So even before the government came to power, in our manifesto, we have announced. See, we will reduce the availability of hard liquor in Kerala by stages. And finally, within 10 years, we have to implement the total prohibition policy.
Sir, farmers are in very distress. Are you thinking that there should be a plan the state government or the center should come with a...
For rubber, we have implemented a model project for small farmers. See that the rubber price went up to rupees 250 per kilo. And now it is come down to 100, around 100.
Do you think with these achievements in your hand, this time the UDF under your leadership will break the old tradition of rotation every 5 years of the government?
Definitely. If the people wants this government to continue, they feel the difference between LDF and UDF. We faced a lot of allegations, lot of controversies, and a number of big agitations. We will face it in a simple manner, in a democratic manner. At the same time, we work
for the state.
Now shift focus and bring you the latest from West Bengal. Well, Rajya Sabha Television's Pranav Goswami spoke with former actress and BJP leader Rupa Ganguly on why she chose to contest elections for the BJP and her future plans as a politician. Let's listen in to what she had to say.
We have with us Rupa Ganguly, renowned actress and BJP candidate from North Havra constituency. Rupa, we just wanted to know that your party doesn't have any strong hold in West Bengal. Why did you decide that you should contest from BJP ticket?
It's not about taking a ticket. It's not about fighting an election. It's about being with the party. And BJP is the only hope for Bengal today. Nothing else. People of Bengal, like me, myself, I'm just a one-year politician. Okay, and why I'm in the politics today? Because I wanted to remain in the politics to change the pattern of politics which is happening in India, in Bengal. And the situation in Bengal is sick, actually. It is sick. People are dying. We don't have jobs. Women atrocities have gone so high.
Is this only one election for you, or you are going to continue your fight against TMC or Left Front?
See, I was never keen to fight this election, more because I was, since I'm the Mahila Morcha president, I was more interested in building the Sangathan, building the organization. But party wanted me to fight, that's why I'm fighting.
Becoming a face of BJP in West Bengal, do you seeing yourself becoming Mamata Banerjee for BJP?
See, I do not like all these kind of comparisons. What I don't like about her, as well as the CPM government, what they have done all these years, they always have worked keeping their next election in mind. It has to end. It has to end. There has to be some minimum basic ethics in politics. Minimum ethics. It is unfortunate that we have not looked after the education, we have not looked after the health, and the whole society, whole Bengal is deteriorating because of politics.
From West Bengal, let's move to its neighbouring state of Assam and get you the latest from there now. Well, Kaziranga National Park in Upper Assam is a tourism hotspot and World Heritage Site. It is home to a number of threatened wild animals which are constantly under threat from poachers. Shortage of staff and lack of adequate training and weapons for the forest guards has further enhanced the threat to these wild animals. Our correspondent Vishal Daya reports from Ground Zero.
Spread within the floodplains of the mighty Brahmaputra River, the Kaziranga National Park is a storehouse of biodiversity. The Kaziranga landscape comprises of sprawling grasslands, numerous water bodies and woodlands that provide an ideal habitat for a variety of flora and fauna. Famous for the great one-horned rhino, Kaziranga is also home to a number of endangered wild animals and migratory birds, including the Asiatic wild buffalo, Asian elephant, swamp deer and the tiger. The national park attracts a large number of tourists to this place who come here to watch these wild animals in their natural habitat.
पुशिंग ऐसा होता है जो लोकल आदमी पुशिंग नहीं करता है, लेकिन ऐसा बात होता है जो पुशिंग वाला आता है लोकल का तो सहाय लेना ही पड़ेगा. कैसे? वो तो उसका तो मालूम नहीं है राइनो कहाँ मिलेगा कहाँ नहीं मिलेगा, वो तो उन लोग का मालूम नहीं. देखिए 2 साल पैसा उनको मिल जाता है, उसका फायदा उठाने के लिए उन लोग का रास्ता बता देता है.
The one-horned rhino, which is the main attraction at Kaziranga National Park, is under constant threat from poachers. As per the last count, their number was around 2,400. Forest guards deployed in the park face a tough task due to acute shortage of manpower.
With a total area of 860 square kilometers, Kaziranga National Park has only 800 odd forest guards. And 200 camps like these in the entire national park has 3 forest guards per camp. Whereas the requirement is at least 8 to 10 forest guards in each camp.
With a total area of 860 square kilometers, Kaziranga National Park has only 800 odd forest guards, which means less than 1 guard per square kilometer. 200 such camps in the entire national park have just 3 guards each, whereas the actual requirement is between 8 to 10 guards per camp. Those entrusted with the task of protecting wild animals in the park say they require modern weapons and training to take on the poachers.
The problem is Karbi Alang के पहले extremists वो लोग का AK-47 M16 राइफल मतलब हमारा पुराना राइफल है 303 राइफल वो लोग का आएगा तो AK-47 M16 ये लेकर आए हैं लेकिन ये लेकर बहुत ज़्यादा है हमारा स्टाफ कम है कैम्प कम है.
The shortage of staff also meant that these guards posted in Kaziranga could not cast their votes in the first phase of the ongoing assembly elections.
लेकिन हमारा जो कैम्प खाली हो जाएगा सब स्टाफ जो बाहर में वोट देने आएगा तो जो कैम्प खाली हो जाएगा कैम्प खाली होने के बाद तो पोचिंग हो जाएगा सिपाही तो अंदर में जाएगा इसलिए हम अलर्ट कर दिया है वोट में कौन आदमी बाहर में जाना चाहिए इसलिए हम सोचा है बोले हमको पोस्टल फैसिलिटी हमको चाहिए लेकिन इलेक्शन कमीशन में हमारा काजीरंगा स्टाफ के लिए पोस्टल वोट का फैसिलिटी नहीं दिया है आर्मी डिफेंस में है सब लोग के पास है किंतु काजीरंगा स्टाफ के लिए नहीं है.
It's been more than 3 decades since Kaziranga National Park was declared a World Heritage Site. But more efforts are required by all stakeholders to preserve and protect the flora and fauna of this single largest protected area within Northeast Brahmaputra Valley Biogeographical Province. Vishal Daya's report for Rajya Sabha TV from Kaziranga National Park.
Well, traders and weavers of gamchas are being kept extremely busy in Assam these days. Demand for the cotton towel has peaked in a big way because of elections in the state. Visitors and campaigners are being felicitated with gamchas as it's considered a mark of respect to do so. Here's more.
Much before the voting and the elections are declared in Assam, the traditional gamcha has emerged victorious. With campaigning gaining momentum, the demand for Assamese cotton stole or gamcha has almost doubled. Political parties, candidates and supporters are buying them in bulk to welcome star campaigners and leaders at public rallies.
बिहू के लिए तो गमछा स्पेशल सीजन है क्योंकि बड़ा को छोटा को सबको देना है. इलेक्शन भी आ गए 11 तारीख तो 4 तारीख और 11 तारीख में इलेक्शन है तो उसके लिए आदमी लोग आता है तो गमछा कोई बड़ा मीटिंग होता है मीटिंग के लिए ले जाता है.
With the election slated to take place around the time of the annual Bihu festival in April, traders and weavers are round the clock to meet the increased demand.
अभी तो इलेक्शन की वजह से मतलब अभी इतना भीड़ हो रहा है गमछा के लिए सब नेता बेटा सब आ रहा है अभी नेता लोग को सम्मान करने के लिए मीटिंग हो रहे हैं उधर में मीटिंग हो रहे हैं प्लस अभी ये क्या बिहू भी आ गया है.
Woven on handlooms, the gamcha is a symbol of Assamese culture. Its socio-cultural significance cuts across religion and ethnicity. The most sought-after gamchas are red and white-colored ones and priced anywhere between 50 to 700 rupees per piece. Bureau Report, RSTV.
Here are some poll snippets in Polpuri. A team of Election Commission headed by Chief Election Commissioner Naseem Zaidi is on a 3-day visit to poll-bound Puducherry and Tamil Nadu to take stock of election preparedness. Both states vote for assembly polls on May the 16th in a single phase. Well, the BJP has got a new ally in Kerala with prominent Adivasi leader C.K. Janu deciding to float a new party that would become a constituent of the NDA. There are also indications that she would eventually become the NDA candidate in the Sultan Bathery Assembly constituency in Wayanad district. Janu, who had led several Adivasi struggles for land rights over the last 15 years, is the single most important face of Adivasi activism in Kerala. A sweet stall owner in West Bengal's Murshidabad district is making full use of the ongoing elections in the state. Pujan Ghosh has been selling sweets in the shape of party symbols of the ruling Trinamool Congress, BJP, Congress and left parties. Party workers have been picking up sweets from the shop by the kilos. That's it on this edition of Verdict 2016. See you again next time.